Hey everyone, this is DWS Darius, and right now you're looking at my 210 gallon aquarium. You're looking at the tank and everything behind it because of that glare, which is terrible. But this is my favorite time to look at the tank because the natural light on these fish look amazing. Now this topic is going to be somewhat random, but I'm sitting here watching this tank. You know, this tank has these African cichlids, and I'm just trying to figure out why these guys are just so colorful. I keep New World cichlids mostly. This is my only African cichlid tank. And you know, there's a big debate as far as which are more colorful, African cichlids or New World cichlids. Both of these fish, or these groups of fish, have amazing colors, but I believe that African cichlids have just a bolder color. New World cichlids, if you look at them, they're colorful, but at the same time, every time you see them in the wild, despite their color, they're very camouflage. These African cichlids, if you look at those videos of people dive in Lake Malawi, you can notice these cichlids from well, not miles, but you can notice them from very far away because they're just so bright. And I'm trying to figure out why, so I came up with this theory. So African cichlids, let's look at this real quick. This is a globe of Africa, and look at these great rift lakes. Oh, my camera's not cooperating. But yeah, this right here is Lake Malawi. This is Lake Tanganyika. This is Lake Victoria. But what you notice is that they are very big. This globe, you gotta scale everything correctly. Look at it and imagine being on this lake. You could go on this lake and you could get lost. It's so big. You could go on that lake and you could go so far and not see any land around you. That's how huge that lake is. That's a lake like that. And then compare it. This is the African cichlids living in those three lakes, and they're so bright. And notice how vast those lakes are. You come over here to the Americas and look at. Do you notice any major waterways? Once again, the camera is just not cooperating, but no major waterways. When you look at the Amazon River, you can see it. I wish I was like on Google Earth or something where you can actually see the trees and everything, because these waterways are actually covered with trees. They're very thin. It's in dense forest, and that's the reason why I believe African cichlids are so bold with their color. Look at this. These guys are juveniles, and look how bright they are. If these fish were in South America, they would be dead because they will be eaten. South America not only has predators in the water, in South America, all of this is, not just South America, Central America, all of this is like forest, rainforest. This is a tropical environment, and all the waterways are covered with trees and everything, so you don't have to worry about cichlids alone eating other cichlids. You have to worry about, in South America, you have to worry about predatory birds, you have to worry about, what else? Snakes, you have to worry about caiman. Central America, I'm pretty sure they have their share of predators that come from the forest, that come from above and hunt these fish. So I believe that over here in Africa, it's not the same. The Innes Lake is huge, and because of that, the threat is much lower. Of course, they have a threat. They have other cichlids that want to eat them, but I believe that because they don't have to worry about threats coming from above, like these fish over here, they're a lot more bolder with their color, and that's why you have these 2-inch fish showing such bright colors. Like I said, you put one of these in South America, it is a target. Fish are going to attack it. You could get birds come and attack it. It sticks out way too much, and these fish just can't survive in South America. So when it comes to the color comparison of Central and South American cichlids with African cichlids, African cichlids are the greater in color, and I believe it's because where they come from geographically, there's not as many threats, and they're able to be more bold with their coloration. Look at any picture of a New World cichlid in the wild. Despite how colorful they are, they still are very camouflage, and that's because in that environment. And go look at pictures of the Amazon River. Look at pictures of where our fish come from. Lake Nicaragua, right here. That's actually kind of big. But there are predators over there that are beyond predators in the water. There are predators above the water. There's greater risk over there. So despite the size of that waterway, these fish have to be more cautious with their colors, and that's why African cichlids are more brighter. And I was comparing, we have fish like the red zebra. This guy is a baby. Well, he's ready to breed, so he's an adult, but since I had this guy, he was like 1 inch, and he's been showing his bright color non-stop. Compare that to a red devil. Red devil shows the same bright orange, but he's only showing it in a wild when he's about 4 inches once he's old enough to defend himself. These guys are born with that bright coloration. And just some thoughts. I was sitting here looking at this tank, and I believe it's because of their geographic natural opponents, or just their natural life, the life they come from. I'm out of words because this video is unexpected. But I'm just sitting here thinking, African cichlids no doubt are very bold with their color. Once again, go check out those videos where people are diving in Lake Malawi. Lake Malawi especially, these fish are so bright you can notice them from so far. Compared to South America, I'm watching videos of people diving in those lakes and streams and waterways, and you really have to pay very close attention because you have a colorful pike swim right past you without noticing it, and it's because they're more camouflage. Despite having bright colors, they have to stay safe because it's a more hostile environment. But yeah, everyone, this is just something I was thinking about because these fish are just so bold with their color, and it's absolutely amazing. Even this guy isn't from the Great Rift Lakes. This is a tilapia. He was sold to be fish food. He would have been, if I didn't buy him, he probably would have been frozen in some bag waiting for somebody to buy him. And look at those colors. And this is partly because of this natural light. So even though I get bad footage in person, look at those blues, look at the reds, look at this fish. It's just very awesome. But I believe that is mainly because of their environment. And this guy isn't from the Great Rift Lakes. He's from the Nile River. The Nile River is full of crocodiles. And look at the difference. He's not so bold with his colors because he has to watch out for those Nile crocodiles. Right now, he looks awesome in this thing because his colors are contrasting with my background. But in the wild, I'm pretty sure he won't be as noticeable. He'll probably be in more darker gray waters. With his gray body, despite he being that colorful, he still has to survive. Unlike these Malawi cichlids that really, I'd say, have it easy in Lake Malawi. But these guys are absolutely awesome. Now, I asked you last time what fish should I add because I just had like 15 of them and I wanted to go to 20. I ended up adding this here albino red top zebra. He's the biggest out of all of them and he's definitely a beast. So far, no aggression. I think that's because of this guy. He's the tank boss and he keeps everybody calm and to themselves. I added him, so he's looking awesome. This Masobo Deep Magunga, if that's the name, you can see he's turned into his male coloration, which is awesome. I also added a Madagascar cichlid, the Starry Night cichlid, and that guy is extremely awesome. However, he's not like these Malawi cichlids. That's another topic I want to talk about. Which are smarter, New World cichlids or African cichlids? Which one is smarter? And that's something I noticed while adding this fish. He's in there hiding because that guy is so much bigger while these guys are just so much, who cares? So he's hiding because he's not comfortable with the tilapia. Even though the tilapia doesn't bother him, still the thought of having such a big fish in a tank with him, it's not working out with him. So I'm going to take out that Starry Night cichlid and grow with my New World cichlids. But he's definitely a beautiful fish. And I'm going to leave this stock as is. But yeah, just something I was thinking about. Be sure to chime in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. And catch you guys on the next one.